Okay, I don't want to eclipse your trade activity for the day, but let's cover what's played out so far this morning. And let me real quick find my drawing tool. Let me grab that real quick. I want to mark up the charts a bit and show you. I thought today was fairly easy action, even though the market's up and down and up and down. Let's take a quick look. Okay, so as far as this morning goes, the after-hour session after the EU session open, on my bigger picture look, we had a short setup right here. We had a flip, the downside. Market kind of got slapped down a bit, a very linear move, running past 3:30 U.S. Central Time to about a little after, probably around 3:30-ish. Then we had a bunch of lift. You can see that was a bunch of lower pivot highs, some range extension back higher. After a flip to the long side, a lot of oscillations, little mini W patterns. We pushed above that prior range. Then coming into pre-market hours, the end of that into the U.S. session open. Right here we had a flip and a nice, could have been one and done if you waited for the U.S. session open before you work your trades. Nice big move with some ads on the way down. You're running automated or working at manual. We did come down and break below that pivot. And as soon as we did, we had buyers step in, and right away we had a flip back to the long side. And then it was oscillation, buying, pull back, would get bought, pull back, buck. So when you see that, usually that's when you see that at highs, when it's horizontal, it's typically distribution before a rollover. When you see it like this, where it's ascending, typically means you're going to get some sort of pop out of there, because that's an accumulation phase. We got the pop, and we got a perfect, what I call a level sweep. And then the market gave us a nice M pattern here on the NASDAQ. So I was working in liquidity on the Heikin Ashi rolling over, a light amount. I haven't really been trading much size today. I've been playing pretty light size. And then, I was wanting to see if we could come up and tag the level from the other day. We never did. So I'm in light size. Oh, well, fine. And we did get the flip, though, right here, and you got a couple of oscillations. So you got the M pattern after a level sweep. You got the flip to the downside. Now, if you were automated, you were short with a couple of ads, and you're still in that trade. I'm not sure if you'd still be trading. You should have been one and done here, or if you worked the long here, that definitely worked out. Then to the short side, and now it's kind of grinding down, and we're getting into the mid part of the day ahead of the 1:20-ish or so eclipse U.S. Central Time. So anyhow, so we had a long, a short, a long, a short, plenty of ads on all of them. If you're working ads, they're just manual discretionary, working flips and maybe one set of ads. You had some pretty good trade action on the day. I'm just holding a late amount of runners and TPT accounts. Some of the Apex accounts I'm working, these are some new ones I've been working. Made money every day in these. I think I'm in day, 5 or 6 or 7. I don't know. I don't really pay attention. I just, if I can get to around 800 to 1,000 a day on these Apex, I'm fine. Once I get to about 312,000, which I'm not anywhere near yet, and I get that, then I'll kind of work it a little bit more diligently and work size to make sure I get it done before the end of the subscription period. Or you never know, you get in a day, even if you have some light size, and all of a sudden you get a big trending day, and then you get bigger profit than the typical daily going. So just working it methodically. I really thought in this push we'd go higher. So when I saw the M pattern and the rollover, the Heikin Ashi, I put in a light amount of liquidity, added some. And I should have added in here, I didn't. I thought we might rotate higher, but in the end, you hold in a few runners, and if we come blow through the bottom part of the range and make a spike lower, I'll just call it a day and be done with it. If I'm at 700 to 800-ish on the day, and I'm not, we're getting into the mid part of the day or later, I really don't want to be trading anymore. So anyhow, the iGrid Evo and iGrid indicator and automation, it's all built to catch these moves. A long trade, and if you work it not a static trade, meaning you're working from flip, short made money, from long made money, to short made money, to long made money, to short made money, and short still in money, and may go lower. That would be static trading. Dynamic trading would be when there's oscillations in the uptrend, you're adding. There's oscillations in the downtrend, you're adding on the way down, and our automation allows for that. One thing, I do have a second version of the iGrid Evo Auto coming out for NT8. We have a iGrid Evo version, the second version of the system we're using, NT8, coming out for CTrader, MT4, MT5. And we have the TradingView iGrid Evo indicator moving from an indicator and upgrading that to an actual strategy capability, so you guys can use that with third-party tools. So anyhow, I was up pretty late last night working with programmers on some wrap-up work. We're going to have a lot of stuff hitting this week. Things got a little slow Friday through the weekend. One of my primary programmers was off for a couple of days. So anyhow, I had some stuff to take care of. I said, don't worry about it. Just get back on it Sunday into Monday and push forward. And we'll get all these additional goodies updated. Now, we are adding a trailing stop feature. So all iGrid Evos going forward will have a trail stop feature. So you can set your trail stop X amount of ticks or pips below the shift portion or a trend bias portion of the indicator. We already have time window, profit objectives, daily max loss, all that in the settings. We will be adding days, so you could just some days you just have it turned off. So maybe there's a week you're trading FX and there's a week where there's a Fed day and a Wednesday. You might just say, hey, work the system Monday, Tuesday. Wednesday, don't initiate any new trades, and then get back to it on Thursday and Friday. At least it'll be there. You can use it if you want. I would never use that. I would trade every single day, no matter what. But anyhow, the trail stop feature will be really nice. It'll be a clustered trail stop. So as you add positions in alignment with the direction of your trade, it will be a clustered trail stop that will keep including each and every new position added. And you can set your position size and flips different from what you set on ads. That's all currently in the system, and that will remain. So anyhow, just want to give a quick update. But yeah, I thought today was a pretty easy day on the indices. I'll start showing more stuff other than the NQ. I'll show some ES, some oil, some gold, maybe one of the yen pairs later today and into the week ahead. So you guys can see we have some guys just ripping it on gold. I got some guys I know trading some crypto listings, doing exceptionally well. And then my market timing guys, my guys that are trading QQQs, SPY, they're doing options trades, they're doing inverse ETFs and regular ETFs and all that, what I would say like a 1 to a 4 or 5 or week-long trade. They love the iGrid, how fantastic it is for swing trading. It's brilliant at market timing and swing trading. So anyhow, there's some other feature adds we're going to add to these to all the iGrid Evo automation, whether you're on CTrader, MT4, MT5. That were good ideas that I've got. So it'll be very powerful with tons of features adds, all great ideas from the group. So when that version comes out, I'll probably, we'll make sure it's working. Everything's technically perfect, then I'll probably completely leave the iGrid Evo alone. I won't do any features updates again, maybe till the very end of the month if there's 1 or 2 more really good ideas that hit. Then I'm going to be moving on to backfilling on the hybrid momentum tool coming out. And a lot of guys are asking for My most recent, I have a brand new version of the adaptive price bands with new math in it. I made those even better. I want to get those out for everybody too before the end of the month. So anybody that's coming into any of these programs, not only do you have a lot of great stuff now, but all throughout the month, especially this week and into next week, there's just going to be things hitting. So we're going to keep expanding the programs and keep rolling out fantastic advanced hybrid and non-standard tools that use unique math, and in the case of the iGrid, two-dimensional smoothing. So there you have it. Hopefully, you'll still be able to see the light of day in your trading actions during the eclipse. And I promise it'll be my last bad joke on the eclipse for the day. If the earth starts shaking and all my ex-wives, well, there's only one, start chasing me during the darkness of the eclipse, and when things go south, might not be back today, but other than that, you guys have a great day, and be safe out there in your trading. Remember, don't look at the sun unless you got some, eyewear protection. But I'm Central Texas, so I'm right in the path of the eclipse. So I guess if the clouds break up a bit, we'll get to see it here today. So you guys have a fantastic day. If you have any questions, info@grid, G-R-I-D, algo, A-L-G-O.com. Great talking to you. And the weather was so nice in the 80s. It was dry. I went on a 6-mile hike, a beautiful trail in Central Texas area. Had about 1,700 foot of elevation changes. I'm going to go hit that trail again later today in the afternoon. Loving this time of year. Great weather. Remember, we're coming up on May. Sell in May and go away. So we'll see if seasonal pressures on the market start pulling these indices back into prior ranges, or if we're going to keep seeing unending pump jobs from the investment banks playing with unending amounts of Fed discount window money. I wonder who's letting them do that. Okay, guys, have a great day, and I'll talk to you later.